Good evening, my friends. It's Easter. I will be posting this Monday, Easter. Actually, it's not Easter yet. Today is Wednesday, the 13th, and I'm doing the video because Sunday I will be happy with my family, so I will be cooking and busy like I can be. This video is not for everyone because it will be related to answering question to I. Hernandez. Violetta, can you share your hair routine? Shampoo, conditioner, or everything that makes your hair look so soft and healthy. Remedies. I had a lot of compliments from you. Thank you so much for those over 4 years that you are giving me the wonderful self-esteem. In my age, 70, it's really well appreciated. So I want to share with you all those secrets that I my routine. They are not secrets, just my routine. And I know how at the beginning, when I was looking for right brush, I was in England and I thought some of the women have such a beautiful hair. And Charlie's Angels were popular, paraphrased with her beautiful hair. Every one of us wanted to have her hair. And I was working as opera girl in London for extremely wealthy family. The lady was an ex-model. She was 52, but she looked like 32. No plastic operation. We are talking 70s. So I was looking at her brush, and I thought, why? One day I have to find a store that has that brushes. Eventually I was lucky, and I think this is the secret for me. It helped me so much to keep my hair that I could brush them off. So the name of the brushes, I found it on Google. ISINIS brush. They are made out of root bear bristle model, and the model is 335730. So this you can find them. I was looking at the Amazon, I couldn't find them, but then I found them under Google, and it was apparently in Amazon from 35 to 55, whatever. They are expensive, and I'm not saying that you have to buy it. My husband doesn't like that. I have two of them because I like to wash them. I have three. One is for Vivi. She loves that too. She loves that brush too, my dog. So you wash them by washing under the sink one over the other to keep them clean. I brush my hair in the morning, and then I will tell you what I'm doing. I wash them every 3 days. So 2 bathtubs without washing, and third one I will wash them. So I wear that plastic cup like old grandma, and then I'm washing them. I don't use elastics for my hair. When I want to pull the hairs up, I just use this, and a few minutes later I can have a hair up. I don't know why they don't make them anymore. Those are wonderful. They were wonderful. Where I put this one, they have the name, and I have so many questions to answer, so I have, they call them Goody Combs Vintage from 1980s. They are available, some of them are available on Google, but they are vintage, under vintage in Amazon, and they are, again, about $44 each. But you can look, and sometimes, and all of them are vintage. They don't make them. Such a simple thing. And they call them banana clips, and it's Goody, the name, the maker. When I was listening story about Leonard Cohen, I think he was saying that he was in that kind of group of hippies that they were making, and they were living from making those combs, and then it was blockade, so no one can make them. That kind of went through one ear to another, but I'm looking for them since the 1980s, and I can't find them. They don't damage my hair. You know, the elastics will always damage. And every day I'm wearing, I have only two of them, this color and black. I had red and white. I gave them to my family in Poland, and so I don't have any more. But it is something that if you can afford and you have long hair, that way you don't use the elastic, because elastic it's damaging the hair. So that's one of my cards. And then I wash them every 3 days in a bathtub. So I use most often baby shampoo, but as well I use Tresemme because they are popular in Canada. And then conditioner I add only on the bottom. I don't put the conditioner on top. I just put on the bottom, and then I rinse them. I don't use the shower. I use just the bathtub. My way of doing. Then when I get out of the bathtub, I dry them with the towel. For a few minutes I have the first towel, and then when I'm going to bed, I will take off that towel and put the dry, and I let them to dry by itself. By 3 o'clock in the morning they are dry. I never use the dryer. And then in the morning I use rolls. They look like that. These ones are still in a package, so I took one of the. You cook them in the pot for 5 minutes. You put them in a cold water, and there is a sand inside. The name of this ones is I will spell for you. Donegal. Again, I was Googling, I was able to find it, and they call this Valky Thermorolki. Termorolki. And Valky, the first word, it means rolls, Walki. In Poland, W is with the cross. So they are selling them for 8 pieces. My sister-in-law sent me 30 pieces. The one that I'm using, I'm cooking in the pot. I will embarrass myself showing you the pot because the pot is 30, probably 7 years old. All the time is lasting me. It went through so many campfires, but it's the size that I need. Inside is damage from the iron, from the stone, and I'm using them like that. And then I clip them with, because those clips are not practical. So buy a clips like this at the dollar store. They are usually 3, and put them on the roll. Keep them for 5 minutes on your hair. Before you put them, they are hot. You are putting them in a cold water. Don't put them in a hot water. Put them in a cold water, and before you have to press them on the table so they will stay close. The new rolls have the tendency, because the old one will get stone on them, so they will be more reliable. The first one, you have to kind of reglue them all the time when you are using, and I think that's the reason that they are not popular in North America, because you can burn yourself, because they can leak. So always push back to normal. If you feel that it's leaking, don't put them on your hair. Use another one. I'm using 8, and I have long hair, so I'm not using too many. I know where they go, and 3 on top, 2 on the side, and 3 on the bottom. I brush them, and I said I brush them only 2 times a day. I don't know if I said that, but I brush them my hair 2 times a day. In the morning, after I will take the rolls off, I will make them the way I wanted them to be. And after that, when they are kind of listening to me, I will spray a few puffs, and they have to last till the evening. Right now is 10 to 11. I had the video in the morning. They were exactly the same kind of, maybe less tired. But I had video with Tracy today, so you can see that the hair was kind of the same. I'm not touching my hair during the day, or maybe just like that, but not brushing them. And when I will wash my face and take a bath, I will brush them, and I will go to bed. Or yesterday I washed them, so I don't have to wash them for tomorrow, and after tomorrow I will see if I have to wash them or not. And that's my routine, nothing special. Once in a while I use coconut oil just on the bottom, and then as well I do by myself, I do the hair every 3 months. I pull the hair through the same cup. Where is my ugly cup? Okay. It doesn't want to be even shown. You see, it has a huge holes, because I'm doing this on my own, and I'm using the same one all the time for 1 year, because the holes are big and they are in the same spot, so not all my hair will be touched by the bleach. That way they are not damaged. And because of the beautiful cap, I have the new ones, but I will have to make the same places holes, so I'm using the old one. It's more practical that way. And then I cut my hair. Before I cut my hair, I sharpen them my own way. This is from different nun, not the one that I was talking about today that didn't become a nun, but different nun told me how to sharpen your scissors. You have to invest in the better quality scissors, so those ones, maybe they have name, but they are from Poland. And they are probably 40 years old or more. You don't have to invest all the time. You just invest once, and I'm using pin for sharpening. regular sewing pin that you are using, and then you are doing this movement, and it will sharpen your scissors. Then you don't have to worry to give up on them, because they will be not good. So I'm pinning this to the paper. I wouldn't lose. This one, the instruction is inside. Don't overdo it more than the instruction is telling you. And what else do I do? And every 3 months, I'm using castor oil. Where is my... And I showed that one how to use this 3 months. Okay. On my video from December 11, 2021, I was talking about this treatment. It was famous in Poland singer Violetta Villas. I said that I have the name because of her. And I'm using 2 tablespoons of castor oil, 1 mixture of and 1 yolk from the egg. Just make sure you don't have that white connected, because it will look like you have someone clean the nose on you. So make sure that you don't have that. Mix the yolk with the castor oil. Add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can add actually half lemon juice, depends how fresh, because sometimes they are too dry, so you have to make sure that it's at least 2 tablespoons. You put that mixture together, put this on your hair, keep 15 minutes. If it's itchy for you, take it out. And then wash it the regular way with the regular shampoo, and you are done. It helps the rejuvenate the whole hair. And I do this about a few days after I will bleach my hair, and I'm usually doing the bleaching 4 times a year, so every 3 months. What else? I think I said everything. Oh gosh, I was so stressed out to do this video because it's a lot of information. Even it doesn't look that informative, but just about the rolls. Make sure that you are using a fork with something like that has plastic on top, so it's not hot, because you are keeping the fork in the pot with hot water, and then pull 1 roll curl, and I'm putting this on a little board, so it's protecting from damaging the furniture. I'm making this in a few minutes, like by 3 minutes I'm done with rolling, and then 5 minutes keeping them on. They don't damage your hair, because those rolls, they giving a moisture at the same time they are wet. Not completely, but the other rollers are always heated and there is not enough moisture with them, so that's the reason I'm using this ones. 43 years. So my girlfriend told me about this, and she said, do you know there are rolls named Violetta? I said, no. And she said, they are wonderful. So the first company who was making them, the name was Violetta. And I was hooked right away. The next day she showed me how to do it. And since that evening, girls' evening, I was doing them every day. I take them camping, I take them traveling with me to Europe. I have to make sure that there is a room in my suitcase for the pot. because I can't really ask anyone to give me from family or in a hotel. So we are always kind of able to make the hot water and make the roast working for me. Watch them so they don't burn, because then you will have a nasty smell at home. I had probably 2 times done that in 40 few years. So that's my advices. I don't know if you will like that video or not, but I feel, why not? I can share this secret of old lady. And honestly, so often people are giving me compliments, so I'm not telling you something that it's not worth it to try it. Even for short hair, they work really, they will give you the volume. So don't overbrush them, just brush once, few strokes, and you see, when I overbrush them, they will be getting straight. So, but then I'm going to bed in a moment, so I can have them, straighten. And thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing. Stay positive. Let me know on the comments section if you if that was any education, any good. But I wouldn't be able to do video on Sunday, so I thought I would do not on the political or any news subject. I will be happy to share with you. Today I said that the guy will be pulled, and actually the bandit from the metro in New York, and apparently he was the one who called them. So he was like a puppet. Yeah, he called the police there, and he wanted to be picked up, so he didn't want to be fugitive. It was too much for him to run away. But he should phone them before he started. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful Easter. Enjoy your life. Feel good about yourself. Doesn't matter how old you are. Who said that 90-year-old people don't have to look pretty? I remember once when I was still painting, I told one lady, "You are so beautiful." And she said, "I have so many wrinkles." I said, "But you are still beautiful." And she couldn't believe it, but I probably make her day. And she said, "I'm very, very old." I said, "Doesn't matter. You are beautiful, and that's it. Feel good, feel beautiful. I love you guys. Stay positive. Bye-bye."